Hello friends, my name is Panasyuk and I am on a deserted island testing myself in survival conditions. Luck was on my side. I also set myself a challenge to stay on this island until my channel reaches 1 million subscribers. But the most attentive viewers of my channel already know a little more about this. But let's not spoil it. So it started to rain, but I'm not too worried about that, because I have dry firewood under the tarp, dry grass under the tarp, and I decided not to waste time. Take the spear and carefully look here on the rocks, because when I was cleaning the fish, I saw a squid here, which swam towards the light, so it makes sense to take another look. But now with the spear, there you go. That was a moment, friends. You had to see it. The squid jumps out from under the rock, grabs a small fish, and starts eating it. And I attack from above with the spear. Wow. Friends, it was a split-second, lightning-fast reaction, simply. And it's hard to pronounce words because my lip is still swollen from the bite, but nothing serious. The main thing is that I caught a delicacy with this spear. Oh, how beautiful it is, how juicy and tasty it will be. I haven't eaten squid in a long time. Let's see if there are more. Can't you see? Are there more squids or not? Usually they don't swim alone. They swim in groups of 4 or 5. But I don't see any more. Alright, let's head back. So let's wash and clean the catch. The ink spot came out. It uses it for protection. Creates an ink cloud. Black like this underwater. And it quickly hides somewhere to the side. So the fish gets distracted by the black spot, a kind of smoke screen. And this is its backbone. Such a plate. It looks like plastic, but it's calcium. Look, transparent, beautiful, right? Oops. All done. Time to fry. Frying squid takes very little time. It cooks very quickly, just 3-4 minutes and it's perfect. Especially since it's fresh. This is not rotten, smelly market squid. It was just swimming and now it's on the fire. Even though I still have a lot of fish left, I wanted some variety in my diet. So I was very happy to catch this squid. Friends, I want to remind you that the more likes the video gets, the more difficult and interesting additional missions I complete. I think it's ready. Let's try it. This is what fried squid looks like. Nice. Not rubbery. What I like is that it's salty from the seawater, so no need to add extra salt. The eye... This is the tastiest part. Perfectly fried, very tasty. Juicy, soft, not rubbery. Just what I needed. Not overcooked, just perfect. The ink flowed. Very tasty. A good specimen. If I could catch 3 of these, it would be perfect. But even this snack before bed is very good. Well, I'll go wash my hands and go to bed. Oh, friends. My mood has lifted. I ate this squid and my mood lifted. Good night. See you tomorrow. And this is my 10th day on the deserted island. Good. Rainy. Morning. It's already 7:30. I woke up as usual today at 5:30. But the rain was quite heavy, and I realized it was a signal for me that I need to sleep a little more today. The rain just ended. I'll take my fishing gear, go to the corner, cast. Maybe I can catch something big. Let's go. Enough sleeping, enough relaxing, enough lazing around. But water has been collected. Look, another 1.5 liters of fresh water. So you understand how heavy the rain was. Look. Look. What holes it washed out. In the morning I decided to go to the place where I caught a big GT yesterday. Maybe luck will be on my side again today. And I'll be able to catch another sea monster. So the day has begun. Oh well. I wanted to capture on video how a stingray jumped out. I didn't see it visually, but maybe the camera caught it. I'll check. And while I was pausing, the lure fell to the bottom and got caught on a coral reef. But miraculously, I managed to free it. Well, it's probably too late for fish activity. Although time doesn't seem very important to GT and the other predators, but in any case, there were no bites. The good thing is that it's fresh after the rain. Fresh, because this heat really exhausts my body. Very much so. Plus this climbing. Every time before and after fishing, I will return to the camp. Rest a little and do something useful. Let's go. He's sitting on the tree watching me attentively, thinking who settled on his island. Hello. Kolya. Hello.
Hey!
For those who didn't understand, I named the big eagle Kolya, who was sitting on the tree and observing me closely. Look, and now this big eagle is sitting on the top of the rock, on the tree with its wings slightly opened, catching the wind, to spread them at any moment, take off and catch a mouse, or a rabbit, most likely looking for prey. The good thing is that in the morning, I'll have another 4 kilograms of fried smoked GT. Delicious fish. Very delicious fish. I don't need to worry about food for today. I have enough. Despite my small strategic reserve of food and fresh water, my main task is to maximize the use of the island's resources and use my reserve only in the most extreme case. Therefore, despite this, I constantly need to look for food and also additionally replenish the source of fresh water. And thanks to your likes under the video, I received additional missions. The more likes under the video, the harder and more interesting the mission was. For 18,000 likes, I had to catch a barracuda, and I completed that mission. Then you reached 21,000 likes, and I had to catch a stingray. I also managed to complete another additional mission, namely, to catch a shark. And in the last episode with the spinning rod, I managed to catch a real sea monster. But despite this, I still have an uncompleted mission, namely to catch prey using traps from AliExpress. Therefore, until my power banks, spare batteries, and cameras are discharged, I will try to complete this mission. Due to my swollen lip, I can't whistle. It's funny. Oh, overnight. Another 1.5 liters of water. In the sun. I really want to drink. This island is completely uninhabited. There's not a single house on it. Not a single sidewalk. Not a single path. Not a single road. There are no docks for boats. There are no signs of civilization. This island is truly completely uninhabited. And all this time on the island, I have been alone. To film videos during this time, I have spare batteries, spare cameras, and power banks. But they are running out. And as sad as it sounds, despite the results of my challenge, I will have to leave this island very soon and go home. But I hope I can still film something interesting, because I still have uncompleted additional missions, and I still haven't caught anything using the AliExpress traps. Oh damn, I forgot. Friends, let's go. Now I'll just check the camera. If I turned off the camera or not. Because I love talking to you. And I can forget that the camera is running for nothing. And so it is.
Why?
Oh, panasyuk. And then there's not enough memory. The battery died. So, friends, we have someone here. Just now, someone ran under this stone. Well, it could have been a mouse, or it could have been a crab, because mice run around here at night, big ones like rats. The first trap is right there. During the low tide, it was much easier to approach these mangrove bushes. The water level dropped significantly, and I easily retrieved the first trap. So this trap is empty. Only the secret bait is left. Nevertheless, this bait didn't work. So I need to make just a second, a pause, and show you. Look at this. I want to show you. Look at this beauty lying under my feet. Such shells and such... Well, I definitely won't take them with me because they're heavy. I already have enough of this stuff. But you know, I can't bring myself to throw them, to let them fall and break. You immediately think, oh no, how could I? Such beauty. How can you just take and throw it? Somewhere around here is the second trap. Darn, for some reason I thought at least the crabs would get caught. There were no crabs in the second trap either. It's not always just good moments. Right, then everything would seem easy and simple. And there wouldn't be such intrigue, excitement, and that's how it is, like it was for me here on this island. When I arrived here on the first day I sailed, and I thought, this is bad. This is not so great. There's no crabs, and the fish aren't biting, this and that. And then there's a day, it seems like it's already over, but it's not over yet. And when it's not over, you're like, oh, this is more like it. You think, this is it. And then the second day, bam, you're like, oh, this is it. And then the third day, and you're like, wow. And then the fourth, and you think, well, my subscribers will definitely push the channel to 1 million with this season, because it's just... But I liked it, honestly liked it. It was very productive. Just if it weren't for these mosquitoes, they are so annoying. It's just awful. They bite, gnaw. There's no unbitten spot left on me. No spot left from the mosquitoes, from these sandflies. We'll deal with that later. Let's see if there are sharks. Shark. Shark. Usually this method works. And 3 small sharks and 1 big one swam up. Now I'll remind you how it was last time. But I'll show you new and interesting footage that you haven't seen yet. Well, almost bit. She swam up, sniffed, and quickly swam away. But why? Why? She was quite big already. She swam right up, turned around, and quickly swam away. Just a splash. Immediately, the shark turns here from the reef. Maybe take the spinning rod and cast for a popper, but I'm afraid I'll just scare her away for nothing, and the point here is this primitive fishing tackle. Come on, little shark, come on. A slightly larger shark swam up. This one is a bit bigger. I hooked fried skin. Maybe she sees me and is a bit cautious and doesn't want to bite because of that. Let's see. Is there a result or not? The sharks swam away. No one is visible. Yes, everything is in place. Catching a shark with such a homemade primitive fishing tackle was very interesting and exciting. Friends, I just turned off the camera. Immediately, a shark silhouette swam right over my bait. A big one swam right next to it. Darn. Something's not right for her. Something she doesn't like. Or maybe that's why she's so old. Because she's smart. I'll change the bait to a raw piece of meat. And wait for the shark's reaction. Right away, a big one swims up. She smells the ray and swims to eat it. But I thought of assembling a fishing slingshot. And with the help of a fishing slingshot, try to catch prey. That swims up to the smell of my bait. So next time when you are on uninhabited islands and go into the water to swim, think, oh, I'll take a dip, look around, because your splashes immediately attract the attention of sharks. And that's a fact, that's a proven fact. Darn. Friends. But it wasn't a shark, it was probably a barracuda, a long sausage-like one. Shortly after the small fish, over there, right there in the corner, jumped after the small fish. And the fish scattered. And the fish like herring. Boom. Well, a barracuda. I think it's a barracuda because there's also a needlefish jumping around here. But it's long, more like a needlefish. And the barracuda is like a sausage. I know barracudas well because I think it was a barracuda. Well, the moment is gone. You probably didn't see it. I think, friends, who knows what this mineral is called? As far as I understand, it's ferrous. With its help, I also managed to make fire. It looks very unusual. You can see that several different mineral rocks are mixed here. Just incredible. Look how dirty I am already over these days. Look. Here the spinning rod rubbed. Look. This is survival mode, right? Yes, you can see that I'm not here for the first day. Already I can afford to do this. Do this. And do this. I lay down in the grass, relaxed, and enjoyed the moment. For me, this is real pleasure. At some point, I think how complicated everything is, how much I exhaust and deplete my body. But at the same time, I catch myself thinking, how cool it is that I'm doing what I truly love, doing what I dreamed of, what I genuinely enjoy, and how cool it will be when I become an old man one day, sitting at a table, telling people stories about uninhabited islands, how I caught sharks, rays, fish, and crabs, and how many interesting stories I will have to remember all this. As friends say, it doesn't matter how many days are in your life. What matters is how much life is in your days. That's the philosophy. How do you like this little pot? A very beautiful shell, right? Look, amazing nature. This is from a mollusk called tridacna, giant clam. The giant tridacna clam, it grows up to 3 meters long and weighs up to 200 kilograms. It's just a big boulder that opens its mouth and the mollusk lives inside. And this is its smaller version. By the way, it's a very tasty mollusk. I have caught it more than once in my videos. Cooked it on the fire. Very tender, delicious meat. A real delicacy. By the way, I also cooked an octopus in it. Used it as a pot. Heated it on the fire and cooked right here. Let's call it that. Boiled an octopus. And when the sun set and night fell, I took a spear in my hands, put on a mask and snorkel, and dived underwater. Decided to do a little hunting before bed tonight, and also check one of the traps. Maybe today I managed to catch something. Very strange. But tonight, underwater, I didn't see any fish at all. Only very small ones came to the light of my flashlight. But worthy specimens that could be caught with a spear I never met. And there was nothing in the trap either. So I came back. Nothing got caught in the trap, but the most important thing is to check the camera. Maybe it captured something interesting. Stinging jellyfish. Swam without a suit. Felt it on my body immediately. Either the coral reef releases mucus or jellyfish. It feels like someone stings you with nettles. Now I can go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. Friends, if you liked the video, only then click the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and loved ones. As soon as the series gets 20,000 likes, I will publish the continuation. In the same style, from the same island, tomorrow. Goodbye and good night, everyone.